bro. Hey, we're not speaking from, bro. Our defense is mid, bro. These niggas do all they do is talk. That's all they do is talk, bro, and want to argue with us.
It's fact, man. Hey, that's what we do over here, bro. We're keeping it real. We're fans. We invest so much, on and not just our time, but money as well, on into this team. So, but because of that, we're gonna keep it real, bro. If they sucking, they're sucking. Like Jalen Hurts, he sucked last game. Simple as that, man. He sucked.
They got he
What's
looking
going on,
like
you see one?
what's up,
I
UC1?
mean, where do we begin with this team, man? What has changed? I just found out that Nick Sirianni didn't talk to the locker room again. Brandon Graham talked to the locker room. You
I think
telling
he's
me a defensive player is talking to your players? Like, where's the accountability? Like, when is the coach going to say, you know what? It's my fault to all the teammates. I don't see that. I don't see a leader. I see a puppet. Not even a puppet. I see he's not even a cheerleader. Like, I don't even know what to call him. A goofball. Like, it's just the coaching, man. Like, you come out the gate. It's raining and pouring. You have no receivers, and they don't even run the ball. You decide to throw the ball right out the gate after you should
At
have
least
learned from
throw it
the
to
Falcons
Saquon.
game.
At least
In a
throw it
though,
to.
you just let us know when, bro. We will be there. No problem at all, bro.
Hit me up on Twitter, bro.
Like, this
Appreciate it.
coach got to be the dumbest coach I've ever seen in my lifetime, bro. This guy got to be worse than Chip, except Chip could call his own plays. He can't even call his
That
own plays.
That's what I said, bro. Look, I said the same thing. You see, when I said, bro, this Nick Sirianni is the worst coach that I think the Eagles ever had, man. I think he's even worse than Chip Kelly. The only difference between Chip Kelly and Nick Sirianni is that actually the players like Nick Sirianni, But I think that shit is that the emotion right there is shifting. I think they're starting to say like, "Yeah, fuck this guy too." You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that Nick Sirianni had on Chip Kelly because everything else, Chip Kelly was better than him.
I mean,
Yep.
dude, like you don't even use Saquon Barkley 10 times in the whole game. That man literally is. Let me tell you something, and I,
And he
I
been.
think Joey said this too. Shot to him, and I agree. If you don't have Saquon Barkley, I think we're looking at a top pick right now.
Yeah, on God, we on for. I'm dead ass. We're on for. On God.
And
No,
I'll tell
no.
you one thing right now: if you lose to the Browns, you're in a situation where I don't know if you can make. I mean, it's a long season, but it's like you look at the Commanders, and it's like, bro, like you should be on their type of level right now with the play, the receiving core, the just the explosiveness. Like watching them was actually, it was like, where's my team? Why is my team not like that? I feel like I'm a Giants fan right now watching this team. Like, is this a football team? Like I'm watching, like because this looked like complete garbage.
We
And
supposed
the
to be.
comment that they don't even have a top five offensive line
We supposed to be blowing
or top
people out.
10. Go ahead,
Like
Quasi.
We supposed to be blowing teams out. I ain't gonna lie. Like there's no excuse.
Like this is depressing, dude. Like we should not even be talking about this another season down the drain, all because you want to keep this goofball who can't even call plays, man. Like
I said it.
what does
I
Nick Sirianni do? I'm trying to figure out, is he even a leader? He's supposed to be changing the culture, but yet his culture don't even like him because they're over there talking with other players. Brandon Graham is talking with your so-called team. Why aren't the coach not speaking? Why is the coach not saying, "Hey, what are we doing?" Like, come on. Like I remember
he,
when Doug Peterson. Don't you remember when we lost to the Cowboys game? And that was an old ass whooping that we got. And that was when Kruger Hill said we're gonna beat Dallas and all that. So remember that?
Yeah,
yeah.
And you heard Doug Peterson screaming at that team like, "This is unacceptable. This is not how we play." And that team respected him.
they don't
I don't
respect
see
me.
that with Nick. It's like they walk over him like he's nothing. I don't care what Brandon Graham said. I heard him on WIP today. He had his little talk show and all that stuff. And it's like all he's talking about is, "Oh, just keep faith in us." It's like, bro, like y'all been playing like trash. I don't know how much more games I can watch.
He's Like, yeah,
Like
damn.
this team is a joke, man. I'm trying to find the positivity, but more and more I look at it, the more and more I don't see it.
You're
Like,
tough.
can't.
You
You're not
can't. I
lying.
mean, and I don't have faith that we're going to beat Cleveland. I think Cleveland's going to stomp us if we don't get a shit
But
together.
I,
Because of that
I,
defense,
I,
Miles Garrett and them boys.
if we lose to the Browns, there's no excuse. Man, I fuck around him, bro. I ain't gonna
And
lie.
that's look. I
You
don't
might
even think
make
it's gonna.
Deshaun Watson look like he's younger age when he was in Houston.
That might be it, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Look, Deshaun Watson to be playing like shit. The first 4 games he playing like crap, bro. Okay, the first 3 because I didn't watch the last game. Okay, but the first 3 he played like crap. Okay, and then on their defense, bro, they're gonna destroy our offense and Jalen Hurts. I don't care if AJ Brown's playing. I don't care if Smitty's playing or not either. You know, unless we run at least 25 times with Barkley, we are getting stumped.
I mean, what's the point of signing this guy? What's the point of paying him if you're not going to run him? Like, I just watched DeAndre Swift 2 days ago run a complete, I think it was a 45-yard touchdown with the Bears.
Yep.
If you want,
And then I'm watching Saquon Barkley.
That dude,
And this
dude had
man is breaking tackles, and you don't even want to run him. I don't understand this fucking coach. I don't understand the life of me. You got a generational talent at running back, and you don't want to use him. The best running back in the league. I don't care what anybody says. He's better than Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's definitely better than Christian McCaffrey, bro, and he had shown that. Okay,
Like, I'm so glad the
let me
Dallas
tell you
Cowboys
this:
didn't
he had
sign him.
last game he had only 10 carries, and he was having 8 yards a carry, 8, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 8, dude. He went for 8 yards on only 10 mother freaking carries, man.
It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. And then the coach is telling us, blaming the so-called the downs. It's like, bro, like, you're the one calling the plays. So the only guy we need to blame is you, right? Because we want to sit there and say, well, Nick ain't calling the plays, but then Nick's saying, I got some. Well, and then he said today, I think he said today in his little press conference that him and Vic went over the things that we're going to work on. Bro, you shouldn't even have any play calling in the first place. This is why we got Kellen Moore in the first place, you idiot. Like, how are you going to call plays when you should have been banned? Does Jeffrey Lauren, Howard Roseman, is they going to do something about this? Or are they going to continue? Because I swear to God, if I see Jeffrey Lauren one more time with an angry face in that podium and he makes no changes, you can stop.
Now, let me ask you guys this. Do you think I don't think he'll fire Nick Sirianni this season. But do you see any way how that Nick Sirianni get fired this season? Do you see that happening?
But if we lose to the Browns,
you should
and
be
they don't
fired
fire
now.
him,
You should have been fired now. You should have been fired during the Falcons game. Now,
Hold on, if you want. Let me hear from Quasi first. Go ahead, Quasi.
I was just saying, if we lose to the Browns and we don't fire him, bro, then I know we just want a person they can control, bro. Because it's really nothing you can hold on him and say that what is he good at? What is he good at, bro?
Might as well get ready for a top 5 pick.
He been running the coattails of these players and the coaches that was the former coaches that was here, bro. When Shane was here, bro. This team hasn't been the same since he left.
If you start 2-4, I think you need to start looking for a top 5 pick, man. Because I mean, at that point, what's the point of playing, right? For a playoff game, I mean, you technically could make it barely, but if you start 2-4.
I don't look. If it was any other circumstances, if you won, I would agree with you, man. You know, not even if you were like, even if we had Jalen Hurts and we were not looking for a quarterback or looking on for another receiver or whatever, I would still agree with you. The only reason why I don't agree with you is because, bro, this offense is so fucking good, bro. Okay, the only common denominator that we have is Nick Sirianni. That's it. We put look. I don't want Bill Belichick, but for the rest of the season, I'm okay bringing Bill Belichick to finish the season instead of Nick Sirianni.
He'll be way
Hell, I'll make Kellen Moore the head coach, and I guarantee he can probably take this team to at least a NFC Championship game. Like, I really truly believe that they don't respect Nick Sirianni at all. I think all that shit. Once he gets fired, you're going to hear a lot of reports coming out that these players were very, very angry with Nick the way he
Yep.
handled things. And then there was some clash between him and Jalen Hurts. Like I think it's going to get bad, right?
Look,
Because like it's just crazy, right? You telling me Devin White ain't better than Nakobe Dean? Like, come on, Nakobe Dean is trash. He can't
God.
cover and he can't tackle. Like we need to stop this project. Put my guy Jeremiah Char Jr.
Five,
out there.
5 missed tackles in the first quarter, bro. 5 missed tackles,
Like
dude.
I'm all for seeing Jeremiah Char Jr. I don't want to hear, well, we got to give him more time. Screw that. Like, explain to me why Jalen Hunt is not playing. He's a third-round pick. Why is he not playing? You drafted this dude. You passed up on guys like what's his name, Gray. You passed up on a Peyton Walter who looking good in Pittsburgh right now. You're passing up on guys like Edgerrin Cooper, who's with the Green Bay Packers right now. And you're not even playing these guys that you jumped in front of, supposedly, to get. Again, why is Avonte Maddox in the game? He's sorry. He's so bad with tackling, bro. He got to go sit on the bench. He's not ready. He reminds me of Bob Sanders Jr. over there trying to, he's not ready. Clearly, he's whatever injury he has, he's not fully the Avonte Maddox that we've been seeing. He's done. Like, it's not put CJ in the slot or put Cooper Dijon in the slot. One of those two, because Avonte Maddox can't play.
What are you gonna say, Quasi?
Did you see his tackling angle, bro?
Hold on, if you want.
What the
Quasi's
fuck?
gonna say something.
Like,
Hold on.
what was his tackling angle? What was it? What were you trying to hit?
I don't know what the fuck.
Dude was just missing that. No way. I think he was trying to feel the grass, because there's no way in the heck that you should be tackling like that. You didn't even hit the person. The guy just
he was
like,
looking
what
at
were you diving at, bro? Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, he's sorry. Hell on defense, bro.
Bro, that's
so
like,
bad,
and all of that. Look, everything that we're seeing that's wrong with the Eagles, it goes back to the head coach, because preparation that goes on the head coach. Okay, on the preparation on the defense, and I mean, knowing how to tackle, you gotta know that, because you're a professional. So there is no way you don't know how to tackle. You know what I'm saying? That's more on the players than the coach, but that goes back to preparation as well. You gotta be ready and you gotta be prepared to tackle whenever you need to tackle. Okay, on preparation on the offense, on it's like how bro. 4 games, 0 points on the first quarter, bro. Are you kidding me? 0 points on the first quarter in 4 games.
Yeah, I mean, the Buccaneers game again, like, we're trying to be too cute. And once again, Nick Saban trying to be too cute, trying to be all fancy. Decided to what was this? What was he trying to shift motion, and then we ran a play and it didn't even work? Like, what was that 4th down conversion? Were you trying to fake the defensive players? Like in the Tampa Bay, you remember that play where he was trying to fake the motion and trying to go this way, all for nothing, pretty much, because the Buccaneers weren't fooled at all. Like, what was he trying to do? Like, this guy calls the dumbest plays in certain times where it's like, bro, stop. Kick the field goal.
Let me see if I can bring it. Oh, yeah, I can. Hold on. Because I want to show you something as well, if you want, because I know you're going to go off right now too, bro. Because you're going to say something, Quasi?
No, go ahead.
Because I showed this earlier. Okay. Let me bring it up. I'm not gonna show the whole thing because I already showed the whole thing. But
got me smoking and shit like that. The coach, it's all the coach's fault, bro.
Man, if we lose to the fucking Browns, bro.
Remember how we were talking about last year? Didn't use the middle of the field or anything like that, bro. Just look at this, okay? Just look at this, bro. Why we're not using the middle? Why there's no check downs over here, bro? Why there's no slants or anything? Everything's vertical. Look at that, vertical. Everything down the field. Everything down the field, bro. Why we're not using the middle? Why we're not? And this over here, EC1. This happened. This was the first forced fumble that from the Bucs game. Okay, on Jalen Hurts. Why we are not helping our quarterback with check downs or anything like that whenever there's people cover? Bro, we don't have a number 1, a number 2, or number 3 wide receiver on this game, bro. Why we are making this so hard? Patrick Mahomes wouldn't be able to get out of this, bro.
Where's the running back on the side? Right here on the side. Why is there nobody on the side where he can just dump the ball off?
Exactly.
God, bro. This shit is not hard, bro.
This coach, it got to be fired, bro. There's no way this is like
I don't
Jeffrey
know.
Lurie. What are we doing, dude? Like, what is our plan? Are you
It's
trying to
a,
win a championship? Howard Roseman, what's our plan? Is we trying to win a championship? Like, why did we draft Jahan? Why did we trade for Jahan Doxson? We're not even going to use him. We don't
well,
even
I ain't
give
gonna
him
lie.
any plays.
He don't get off of
We
this.
try to run a 3 tight end set with Dallas Goddard, and that's only his weapons. Like he relies on these guys. He doesn't want to throw to anybody else. He threw to Paris Campbell, and you saw her a little bit get it going, but it's like he has no other trust with the other receivers except Dallas Goddard, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. And it's like Jahan Doxson is nowhere to be found. We don't even try to run plays for him. Like, and explain to me, why do we try to keep Jalen Hurts in the pocket? Like, listen, I hate when they try to change quarterbacks. I hate that. We try to change Jalen Hurts into a pocket passer when he's not that. Never been that. And you're trying to fit a square peg. What do we always say? A square peg in a round circle. And you're not going to do that. You're trying to fit a square peg in a round circle, bro. It's like this coach wants to fit something that doesn't work. Like, explain to me, why do we not? Did you see when Saquon Barkley, they tried to throw a screen pass to him, and he was able to take it up and break a tackle and take it up all the way almost to another touchdown?
Well,
and you use Kenny Gainwell, who can't even. Oh, this guy has no. What does he do?
How? He's not a number 2 running back. No, he's not even, bro.
I think he regressed from what he was, because last year, doesn't he look a bit faster from last year than he does this year? Like, why does their players look so slow?
He's sorry as hell, bro.
He looks slow, man. He looks like he don't even look like the Kenny Gainwell that I saw in his rookie year.
I'm sorry, the motherfucker. Oh God.
Yeah, that you're right. I think that his first 2 years he did good, but after that, after on his third year and so, that's when he started he's just not it, man. I'm sorry, but he's not it,
Oh,
I don't say Gainwell is not number 2 running back.
Can we please bench Bryce Huff, please? I'm so sick of seeing this guy. You know, this guy deletes his IG profile, takes all these Eagles stuff around, cries like a baby. And it's like, dude, you got paid so much. I don't want to hear nothing from you. The fact that we decided to pay him that money over paying Hassan Reddick, and it's questionable because Nolan Smith is a bust. Officially, he's a bust. He looking like one. Okay, Jordan Davis has done nothing. 1 sack, I believe, on Derek Carr, and maybe 1 pressure.
No, he got no sack. He got on Bryce Huff had no sack. He has 2 tackles. That's it.
I know, I'm not talking about Bryce Huff. I'm talking about Jordan Davis. You know, the other guy that we drafted over Hamilton, the safety. Remember, we took him over Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? It's like this dude looks so out of shape every time. It's like, oh, you got to get an oxygen tank. Why is that? Oh, I thought you were already in shape, though. Isn't this why we got this big buff defensive end to help him in shape? He don't look in shape at all. I don't think he can. Every time he gets a hit or a tackle, he goes and sits on the bench because he got to get subbed in because he's not ready. Like, these are first round picks that got to produce. Like, Nolan Smith should be a starting player right now, and he's not even doing nothing.
Fact.
Again, where's
I know
these guys?
that Jalen Hurts had more tackles than Bryce Huff.
Bryce Huff is so garbage, man. I call him Byron Maxwell.
He got 2 tackles, bro, in 4 games. Somebody sorry to the motherfucker.
Bryce Huff looks like a jacked up Boston Scott. I think someone said that, and I agree. He looks like a jacked up Boston Scott.
And how is he a free agent right now? Why we didn't re-sign him? Kim Gainwell, he weighed.
What's the fucking obsession with Gainwell though? Like, what's the fascination with Nick? Does Nick think Gainwell is better than Barkley? Does he really think that he can do that? The Barkley can't do these things that Gainwell. Like, what does Gainwell do that Barkley can? What does he do?
One thing I gotta say, bro, is that I like yesterday on the game, especially like towards the end of the third quarter, whenever we were about to come back, we were like two possessions down, or two score down, and right before Jalen Hurts fumbled the ball, on Gainwell was on the game.
Yep.
Barkley wasn't seeing the field, and in my mind, I'm like, bro, you're only 2 touchdowns down. Okay, you still have the rest of the fourth quarter, and you still have some of the third. Why is Barkley not in the game?
He shouldn't even
Why-
be
Then the
like
whole
that.
fourth quarter, he didn't see the field either.
And you know it's a disaster when Barkley's not in there because you know it's going to be a thrown pass. Like everybody knows it's coming. Like why do we continue to try? Like we know it's Nick's play calling because we always see Kenny Gainwell trying to pass block when he fucking sucks at it. Okay, he can't do it, but you keep putting him in a pass block. Like this coach must have said, you know what? The analytics say that we should put Kenny Gainwell out there, and we're going to put him out there because, you know, the analytics, I have to read off the analytics. I mean, come on, bro. Like, you telling me Saquon Barkley can't do what Kenny Gainwell's doing? I think he could do a lot better because Kenny Gainwell, to me, can't pass block. He doesn't know how to block.
He can't
And he's
run.
like, he can't do, what does he do?
You know, he's blocked either. He fucking suck. Dude.
He's horrible at it, man. Like, it makes no sense to me. We did this with Swift. We did this with Penny. And we're doing this with Barkley. This is the guy you paid, right?
Everyone should. He should be the squad. God, he's. I don't, bro. I just don't. I hate the fact that they believe that he's better than Boston Scott. And that's not. I don't know what the fuck. What tape shows that he's better than Boston Scott, but he's not better than Boston Scott, bro. He's not better than Shipley either.
But yo, we're at an hour and 8 minutes, man. We're about to get out over here right now, man. You know, I appreciate we have 12 people in the chat. Appreciate all you guys, you know, that join us today. Make sure you press the like button. Make sure you subscribe to all the channels as well, especially EC1 as well, you know, on the links on the description below, man. EC1, I appreciate you joining us for a little bit today as well, bro. Sure. On anything you guys want to say before we get out of here?
No, I said everything I had to say.
No, nothing will change till we fire this smuck coach, man.
That's all I gotta say. Unless
Jim Teacher out of here.
Unless we fire Nick Sirianni, we ain't going to the Super Bowl. That's just that simple, man. You know, it is just that simple. Losing 10 games out of 13,
we'll have a top 5 pick.
They ain't cutting it.
We'll have a top 5 pick.
Facts. But like I said, I appreciate you guys. You already know what time it is, man. That got out.